Hello, everybody. It is your baby boomer Kitty Lane from the peninsula in Virginia, back with another Create and Relate. I am coming to you today with a tutorial for a large market bag. Please forgive the monstrosity of whips and makes and gross mistakes over here behind me. Okay, so first of all, we are using 100% cotton for this extra large or for this large market bag. The color that we're using is pink. It wasn't that hard to find the center. I am a center pool kind of gal. And of course you can see that I am using peaches and cream. Each one of these balls offers 120 yards of working material. As I said before, it is 100% cotton. The reason I chose, I got 3 of these. The reason I chose, I know you only see 2. There's a reason. You'll see why. But the reason I bought the small balls as opposed to the cone is because I wanted to give you an idea of just how much um, materials, yarn, that it would take to complete this bag. I'm hoping that it won't take more than 360 yards. If it does, then I'll have to find a different color ball around here because I don't have another pink one. I don't have another pink one. But what you will need to get this going is quite simple. You know, we always start with our coconut oil. Hands have to be moisturized as well as the hook. We have our handy dandy scissors, stitch markers if you need them. I generally don't, but I will show you where to place them if you need them. Of course, I have my water, which is probably just out of you, and my ice, and I also have a cup of coffee. I'm dealing with a little bit of allergy. I have been working on all of this over here, and it's keeping my allergies at peak right now. So, the reason we're using 2 different kind of hooks is because our bottom is going to be a little tighter than our sides. I am making a closed-in bottom. This will dictate the size of the market bag, and if you'd like, you can go ahead and gather your materials while I get everything straight here beside me so that we can make a little bit of smooth transitions into our project. I'll see you back shortly. Welcome back. A couple of things I did not mention in what we will need. We will need a yarn needle so we can weave in our ends, and some type of measuring device. You can either use a ruler, which for this project is probably all you need, or you can use a tape measure. Either is fine. Okay, we are going to start with our smaller hook, and the hook sizes that I'm using are the 5.5, which is an I, and the 6.5, which is a K. That's right, I'm going up a whole size, skipping the one in the middle. And the way we're going to start, yarn across finger, hook parallel with the finger, twist 1 time clockwise, yarn over, and pull through. Slip knot created. From here we're going to chain 2. Okay? Then we're going to yarn over and go under the first back bump of the first chain that we made, which is the second one from the hook. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through one. That's creating your first chain for your half double crochet. Then yarn over and pull through all three. Now you have your first half double crochet. Now yarn over, go under that first chain you created. You see that's only 2 strands, 1 and 2, that's that chain. Now yarn over and pull through, leaving 3 on your hook. Then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. You now have 2. Now if you decide you want to do this the regular way or the chain way, you're going to chain 31 stitches, and starting in your first chain from the hook on your way back, you're going to make 30 half double crochets. And that is going to be the only place that you're going to have a chain starting your next row, or chain starting that row in the bottom of this bag, and you will see why. So once again, we're going to yarn over, go under that chain you just created, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through all 3. We now have 3. You're going to continue this until you get 30 half double crochets. I will meet you back at somewhere around 27, 28. See you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you've done your 30. I decided to make mine 10. You'll see why a little bit later. I know everything is you'll see why. You'll see why, but trust me. So, being that this is for tutorial purposes only, I've only made mine 10. But you should have 30 half double crochets. At the end of your row, you are not going to chain 1 and turn your work. You are simply going to turn your work. And then you're going to yarn over, go into that very first stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3. Okay? You're going to complete your row with half double crochets. Okay, I am going to run my tail up the side. So in the beginning, instead of making that last instead of completing the last half double crochet, I am going to make sure I have 3 on my loop, and then I'm going to take my tail and run it up alongside my work, and then yarn over and pull through all 3, and just let the tail drop behind. Now it's up under that stitch. Once again, we are not going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're simply going to turn our work. And yarn over. In the very first half double crochet you get to, you're going to half double crochet. And then you're going to half double crochet in each half double crochet all the way across. Okay, there is no tail on this side. So we are simply, you'll have a long strand and a short strand. You're going to go under those, pull through, and complete your half double crochet. Now that's what it's going to leave, because we're not doing the single crochet. It's going to leave a long strand and a short strand, and that's what you're going to go under at the end of each row. You'll see here, coming up at the end of row 4, you got your long strand and you've got your short strand. And those are the two that you're going to be going under when you make your turn going into your 5th row. Okay, so we have now completed 3 rows of half double crochet. I need 30 more rows from you guys. And the reason we're doing this is because the 30 inches across is going to give you approximately 9 1/4 inches. And the 33 rows is going to give you 15 inches. I'll see you when we get there. Okay guys, welcome back. As I told you before, your 30 stitches across will give you about 9 1/4 inches, or around 23 centimeters. And from top to bottom, you will have approximately, I dropped it in my scissors, about 15 inches. Good thing I don't need them till the end. So it will be like 9 1/4 by 15. Now, if you notice, your sides are helping you to create a boat-like bottom. It does not lay flat. And that's exactly what I'm going for with this bag. I don't want it to lay flat. I want it to be one of those type bottoms. Y'all, I'm at a loss for words today. Now we are going up to our next size hook. And now we are going to chain 1. We are going across our top row with 1 single crochet all the way across the top. $27, $28, $29, still under the long short with the single crochet, 30. Okay, we're not going to create a corner for this because we're pulling our bag up. Now, even though these were half double crochet rows, we're still pulling our bag in, and this is where we're creating the width of the bag as we want it to be. So we are simply going to continue down our side. We had 33 rows, so we should be putting in 33 single crochets. That's 1 single crochet per row. And don't be scared to go in those rows and make that stitch happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. All right. So that's my 33. I'll probably go back and do that one. But that's my 33 stitches up the side. And you'll see it'll help it to keep that boat-like effect at the bottom. Now you're going to have 30 stitches across the bottom here and 33 stitches up the other side. I'll see you when we get back to the other side. Okay guys, we have 30 stitches across the top and bottom, 33 stitches up and down each side. And we have used approximately, I would say 97, maybe 98% of one ball. Now from this point, it is just going to be continuous rounds, paying no attention to corners, of half double crochet, skip one, half double crochet, skip one. Is that what I want to do right here? I don't think that's what I want to do right here. I don't think I want any open slots yet. So let's do 5 more rounds of half double crochet. Right here, if you want to put a stitch marker here and continue your rows until you get 5 rows around, that'll be fine. If you want to just continue along and stop at the end of each row and go up to the next row, that's fine. Doing your rows back and forth, that's fine. I just want 5 more rows at this point, rounds of half double crochet. Let's get it. Okay, quick pop back in just to let you know that I did complete the first round of the half double crochets, and I'm very much into the second round. I think I got probably about 20 stitches into the second round before I had to change to my second ball. So we're looking pretty good. We still got another whole ball to go after this. So for the large market bag, we're looking good. It's looking good at this point. So like I said, I'm about 1.5 rounds in. I'll see you at the end of round 5. Okay guys, I am on my 5th round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have about 8 more stitches to go before I'm completing. It's round number 5. 6, 7, And as you can see, I chose to connect each round. So this is what we have. Now those of you who know me, and there are a few of you, know that I'm a texture girl. I think this is really great for a bottom and a start to coming up our sides. But I want the sides to be a little bit higher, and I want it to have a little bit of texture. So, for the fun part, and yes, sorry about that. My ball went running away from me. So, what I'm going to do for round number 6, still doing the half double crochets, but I'm doing back post half double crochets, which means that I am yarning over, going behind my work, going around that whole post, pulling through, 3 on my hook, yarn over, pull through. That's 2 of them. That's going to give me a ridge around the front. And we're going to do this in every stitch. So it should be 126 stitches of this back post half double crochet all the way around your work, your work, your work. And that's with a scratchy throat. I'll see you guys back shortly. Okay, so we have a little bit of texture. Our next round, I like to build my double crochets. So we are going to chain 1, pull it just a little tight, not severely tight, like never take it a loose tight, but a little tight. Go in that very first half double crochet, make a single crochet, and under that front loop, go under, pull through, and then pull through both. And you have your stacked single crochets, which make your first double crochet. And then we're going to go in each one and double crochet all the way around, all 126 stitches of double crochet. And our yarn is still looking good. And 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, I've done 26. We got 100 more to go. Let's get it. Okay, guys, got a little bit of a fold in here, which is just fine. It's absolutely great. We're going to go one more round of a back post double crochet here. Don't forget to go in that first double crochet below, make a single crochet, go under that front post of the single crochet you just made, pull through, then pull all the way through, and that's your first double crochet. I think I want to do that a little differently. How about we go around that first one as a back post, and we create our double crochet that way. That way we won't have any wonky ones sticking out. They'll all be back post. And we'll have a nice solid ridge all the way around. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, my hands are starting to get dry. I think that's 20. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my hands and then finish that row out, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so we have finished that round. We got a couple of rounds of texture going on, and we're just about out of we are just about out of yarn for this ball. So let us continue with one more round of double crochet. That should lead us into our third ball. I'm really not worried if we run out or not. I got a lot of cotton yarn around here. It'll just be a different color. And I'll go tomorrow and buy another pink and redo it and finish it properly. Come on. I wasn't able to make my coffee today until 1:30 this afternoon. And this cup is like the Son of God. This is Jesus right here holding on to my coffee, keeping it nice and hot. Oh yeah. I know y'all wondering, how can I go back and forth between ice water and coffee? Easy. Easy. I want the coffee. I need the caffeine. But as I'm sitting here, every now and then I'll start sweating a little. So I drink the cold water to cool off. I don't even know how many stitches I've done, but it's cool. I know it's 126 all the way around. Y'all, I have finally ordered myself a food scale so that I can measure my yarn out properly. I'm excited about that. Yeah, I am really excited about that. Okay, guys, I'm going to see you at the end of this rail. I don't think we're going to add another round of texture. I think this is wide enough for the base. And after this round, we will go into our double crochet, skip one double crochet. So we'll be making our fillet stitches for, I'm going to say 10 rounds. Wow. This almost lasted all the way around. That is great. So I'll finish this out with you. Didn't realize I was as close to finish as I was. I knew I was close to finishing the ball of cotton, but I didn't realize I was close to finishing this round. I'm just like, where am I? Oh yeah, right there. And no, it's not enough to finish the round. It's not enough cotton on this particular ball to finish the round, but I do a regular boat knot, especially when I'm changing colors. But on a project like this, where I am crocheting into each of the stitches below, I'll treat this like I'm changing colors. Okay, and it's about 4 more stitches. 1, 2, oops, it's more than 4. 3, you go, girl. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's what I have left. Let me pull out my yarn. That is how I get to my middle. I go from each end until my fingers meet. And then I try to grab the yarn closest to my fingers. That's not bad. That is how I pull out my middles. And from here, whoa, whoa. Sorry guys, I got a little lightheaded. I'm okay. Happens every now and then. I'm okay. Okay. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2. And instead of completing that stitch, I'm going to complete it with my next yarn. So now I have 2 tails. Then I'm going to go right into my double crochets as normal. And I'm working in those tails as I go. Wow. Also, a long time ago, rule of thumb, when you're working your ends in, make sure it goes under at least 8 stitches. So I try to leave tails long enough to work under 8 stitches. After that, if you let it go and snip it, it's cool. After 8 stitches, it should be cool. Okay, so we're just starting on ball number 3. Ooh, got a little warm. Okay, so we have completed this round of double crochets. I'm going to close it off, pulling that stitch tight. Chain 1, pull it a little tight. And this is what we have on our side so far. Okay, now we're going to still work with the creating the texture. So we're going to go behind that post and make our single crochet, go under that front post, and we have our first double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, skip the next double crochet, do a back post, double crochet for that one, chain 1, skip 1, skip that next one, and we're going to do this all the way around. For 10 rows. It's going to be a pretty big bag. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's 3 rows. Let's make it 6 rows, guys. Yeah, let's make it 6 rows. We'll come back at the end of 6 rows, see what we have, and then we'll start closing out the top of it. Okay? See you back shortly. Okay, I'm back, you all. Sorry about that. I got a call that's trying to come through, and they can't get through right now. So we have finished that back post round. We're going to go around again. I've already created my double crochet and my chain, and we're going to go in the top of each double crochet. Don't forget to chain in between, and this will count as row 2. So we're doing one row of back post, one row of regular. This is row 2. And after we finish this row, this round, sorry, after we finish this round, we're going to have 4 more rounds. Just make sure you double crochet in each post and chain over each space. And that's what it'll look like. And this is the light and airy part of your bag. And you still get to keep the texture going. I don't know why I love texture so much. Doesn't have to be severe texture. Just a little bit. Just something that makes it pop a little. You can do that with color too. I know. I know. Oh boy. Guess I'm about halfway around. I have a leaky beak, y'all. So when you see me rear back every now and then, I got a snatch of puffs. Did I get puffs this time? Yeah, I got puffs. I always get the puffs with lotion. I don't know if you all have experienced me changing colors, but I do. I can get so mad I turn purple. I can get embarrassed to the point of turning red or pink. Okay, I told her I was recording, and they get louder when I say that. Okay, hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, I basically had to come back and make sure my camera was set right. My grandbaby kind of knocked us over. All right. I am currently on round 4, and this is not a back post round. So we're going to make our double crochet, chain 1. I'm going to complete this round in that fashion. Double crochet in the post, chain 1, skip the space, double crochet in the post, chain 1, skip a space, double crochet in the post. So you're double crocheting in each post, and you're chaining and skipping, chaining over and skipping each space. Okay? This is your filet crochet portion, the open portion of your bag. And after this, you're going to do one more round of the back post and one more round of the regular. And we will have completed our 6 rounds. And I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make this into a part 2. Because I really want to finish this with the pink. And this is all we have left in the pink right now. So tomorrow I will make sure that I go to Walmart and I get another ball of pink, and we're going to come back and we're going to finish our beautiful large market bag. That's what we're going to do. I like the way it's working out. It's pretty big. It is pretty big. And that way we'll have ample to work with to get our strap done. So, like I said, we're going to call this one Wraps. And we will tune back in tomorrow or later on today, depending on when I post this one. But this is definitely going to be part 1 of this beautiful pink large market bag. Okay, you can see my skin is glistening a little, starting to sweat a little. Ooh. I have enjoyed this with you guys as it is so far. We know that it's going to take at least 3 hours. I consider about an hour a ball. That's if you're just straight crocheting. And however much it takes with the other balls. So maybe 3.5 hours or so it takes to make the bag. And if you are into it and know what you're going to do next, the next one might not take that long. You know, maybe shave it down to half an hour. Oh, under my eyes are so dark. I promise you guys, I am laying down to go to sleep. I can't sleep longer than like 2 or 3 hours at a time. And when I wake up, I'm like up for a couple hours. And I'm trying to go back to sleep, but I'll keep working on it. Keep sipping on my water. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to love yourselves, because self-love is the greatest love of all. And you can't love others the way they deserve to be loved if you don't love yourself the way you deserve to be loved. And you deserve the best. Remember, Kitty told you that. And also remember that Kitty loves you. So until we see each other again, peace.